World Series champions, the Texas Rangers. The last time these teams played, Texas swept the O's in the ALDS and cleanup. And they'll face the Orioles ace, making his 17th start of the year. Corbin Burns a pristine 2.35 ERA. Yeah. Texas 37-43. Baltimore 50-30. 13 games the difference between the teams. And Simeon takes a first pitch cutter out to short right center and plops it in for a base hit at 6:35 on this Thursday, June the 27th. And Simeon gets a great jump. He's on first move, and he is safe. Just in front of the tag from Gunnar Henderson, who Thomas.
After review, the call in the field is overturned. The runner is out.
Averaging 4.2 runs per game this year, a little over 5 last year.
Well, Mateo got eaten up by that ground ball. Was flat-footed on the fielding attempt, and it's off his glove into right field as Corey Seager reaches base.
Yeah.
Next from Burns, who loves to spin his two-strike changeup to lefties. We'll go with a cutter here, and it's cut into center. 3 straight singles. Seager will think about it. He'll go to third. Running in the face of Mullins, and he is safe. A quick tag by Westberg, but the throw a little late. And Seager aggressively goes corner to corner.
He is averaging a little over 6 1/3 innings pitched per start this year.
And he sweeps away Garcia. There's another breaking ball for a strikeout. Have made Burns work. And Langford slices a fly ball to right. Heston Kjerstad into foul territory, makes the catch with the sunglasses dislodged. 20 pitches, nothing across. Gunnar Henderson coming up. He get 3 straight tonight, leading off for the highest scoring team in baseball at 5.2 runs per game. Heston Kjerstad gets another start in right. Holt Kauser in left. Walks versus that man, Texas's John Gray.
Yeah, John Gray making his 14th start, his 16th appearance of the year. Very good ERA, 3.03 ERA.
First pitch strike dumped into Gunnar. Who floats the next one into shallow left field. It's a leadoff base hit for Henderson. Every day before we can even tell you how long his on-base streak is, he goes ahead and extends it in his first at-bat. Both hoping to become all-star starters for the first time. And Adley clobbers one into center, but gets a little under it for Leody Taveras, who puts him away. He's on the run, and O'Hearn takes ball 4. So a leadoff single, a one-out walk. The Orioles are in business in the first. Buzz when the timer gets to 0. And the 1-0 sent high in the air, towering fly to center. It's going to stay just in front of the fence as Taveras makes the catch and throws into third. Henderson up a base, but it is a long, loud second out. First had a couple of hits on Monday night. O'Hearn's on the run, and a ground ball is pulled through the right side, a base hit. Heston Kjerstad puts the Orioles on the board with his first big league RBI of the year.
That's what I'm talking about. A little early magic for the Orioles.
It is 169, so Westberg is awfully adept in these spots. And he drives a 2-strike pitch here, up in the air to right center field. Well hit, and off the wall. Westberg brings in O'Hearn. Kjerstad is behind him. Jordan going for third, and he will be out there. However, the damage is done. It's a 2-run double with 2 strikes, with 2 outs for a huge Oriole first inning. Now, the start before that, he gave up 9 runs against the Mets in 3 innings. So the Orioles are hoping it'll be one of those nights. Low grounds out to second. And a quick out for Burns to begin the second inning. Position. Driven into center, Jonah Heim as the 4th Rangers single of the game. Long hold by Burns. He'll throw it with a second on the timer. And he strikes Hill out on a curveball. So 2 Ks for Corbin. The Rangers line up well at the bottom of the order last year. And Taveras shoots one into right center. Mullins got a good jump. A single, a strikeout, and another scoreless inning. for Corbin Burns. And Kauser gets under a changeup, floated into shallow center, and the on-rushing Taveras cleans it up. Two-strike breaking ball, fought off into left. Here comes Hill, long way to go, and he gets there. A fine play by the very speedy Derek Hill to rob Cedric Mullins. Mateo with a grounder to third. Nice pick by Smith. And a 1-2-3 inning for Gray, who settles things momentarily. 3-0 into the third. Simeon with a ground ball down to Westberg at third. Another out on a breaking ball, which leads us to our StatCast.
Really good approach. I mean, they're kind of looking middle of the way, which is what you got to do off of Corbin Burns.
Into right from Seager. Kerstad goes back on the ball and makes a catch in the sunshine. 2 quick outs for Burns this year. League hitting just 3 for 32 against that pitch. And there's a breaking ball, strike 3. Josh Smith had absolutely no shot.
That one right there. Have your A game and your A command when you face a lineup like this.
Gunnar Henderson left side. Wash, rinse, repeat. Another hit for Gunnar. He's 2 for 2. Leadoff singles in the first and in the third. They want to be a big seller. Rutch McGoff's one into shallow center. And a couple of flyouts to Taveras for Adley tonight. O'Hearn left side. Seager's not over there. And Henderson turns on the Jets around second. He is easily into third. And Ryan O'Hearn is on base twice to begin the game.
Boy, how about this?
2 on, 1 out. Mountcastle lets one fly into center field. Taveras is there, right around where Mountcastle flied out the first time. This time he'll do it with a runner at third. It's a sacrifice fly. An RBI for Mountcastle and a 4-0 Oriole lead. 3 in the first, 1 in the fourth. The Orioles all over John Gray early. And a fly ball to straightaway center. Taveras tracking it. Taveras at the wall. It's a gunner. Heston hammers one to dead center field. And it's a 2-hit, 3 RBI start to the night for Heston Kerstad. Welcome back to the big leagues, young man.
I'm going to tell you what.
Left side, wow. Westberg. Smith with a diving play and got him. That is some elite glove work from Josh Smith at third. At all just desert locations throughout the ballpark. That's down the left field line. Garcia, it is inside the pole. That's gone. Adolis Garcia just swatted it out. And the Rangers get on the board against Corbin Burns on Garcia's 15th.
Well, it looked like a little bit of an off-speed pitch. Not sure if it was a changeup or a breaking ball.
Players where he just hits everything in sight. 5 home runs in the league championship series last year. Langford down to third, off the fists, and Westberg takes it away. But it's why the sliders become such a bigger part of Corbin Burns' repertoire. Major weapon to righties. And to left from low, and there's Kauser with a takeaway. From Corbin Burns. On the ground to first, Jonah Heim. So give up a solo home run. That's okay. 6 more pitches to get the next 3 outs. And Kauser lifts this one into right field. It will get down and past Garcia to the wall. Kauser turning for second. He'll see a stop sign across the way from Tony Mansolino at third. Down the line and right. How about a fly ball to the right side? Mullins leaves the building again. That is how you advance a runner. A 2-run shot for Cedric. And the Orioles have homered in back-to-back innings. And they are pulverizing John Gray. Counter, nope. A home run party the last few nights. 4 on Tuesday, 3 yesterday, 2 more today.
Runs, the way he feels, the power, the batting average. It's hard to say Gunnar Henderson is not becoming, or if not is, the best player in the game right now.
High chopper to short. And his counterpart Seager throws him out. Rutschman drives one into right. Adley Rutschman right off the wall. And Garcia's got a big arm, so Adley wisely holds it first. The starting pitcher.
Yeah.
I mean, Luis Gil's numbers were ridiculous. Grays are really good. O'Hearn to left center. Taveras tracks it down. How about another home run? What do you say that has been meaningful to this organization for a while, and we're glad to celebrate it on this Thursday night, June the 27th. It's been a heck of a baseball game, too. 8-1 as Jordan Westberg gets the speedy Derek Hill. Corbin Burns is racking up quick outs.
Play. No chance to get a base hit, but...
Oh, this would have been a 4-pitch out. Henderson, though, could not control it. Maybe a tough hop at the end, and Taveras is on with 1 out in the 5th. There goes Taveras. And there goes Simeon to shallow center. Gunner's out, Cedric's in. And it's the shortstop's ball. Simeon 1 for 3. Orioles showcased on ESPN's Sunday Night Baseball, so they'll bring up the rear in the majors that day. Ground ball from Seager. Mateo has to go a long way, and he tries to just pond skip it over to second, not in time. So 2 infield singles in the inning. On the ground again, similar spot. This time Mateo stays on his feet. How about the range from Jorge Mateo at second to end the inning? Going off to James right now. Off the end of the bat, shallow right. Garcia started back, and he comes chugging in to make the play.
Probably got as much of it as anybody on this Orioles team.
Flight in the left for Hill. 2 up, 2 down. Those fans.
And that's one good thing about it. I mean, Santander obviously 12 homers in the month of June, more than anybody in baseball.
Westberg grounds out to short. A 1-2-3 for Gray. An 8-1 lead for the O's. Dolis Garcia's home run, the only Texas run. And a ground ball to Mateo at second. Garcia is 1 for 3.
Outfield last year and play a little bit of center field. I was not sold on him as a center fielder by any stretch. I didn't think the reads were that great, and I thought he was tentative, like you said. But this year, when he showed up in spring training, like he was a different guy.
He's made it look easy after giving up 3 hits to the first 3 batters of the game. And he strikes out low. The cutter ends the inning. Another 1-2-3
for inning, which is good. Walks have been an issue for him. 22 walks in just 27 2/3.
4 extra base hits. And the nice number, 3 for 4 runners in scoring position. Cowser, who's doubled, grounds out, and he's 1 for 3. And really over the last couple of weeks. That ball's yanked to the right side. It gets over the glove low. It's off the right field wall. And Mullins has back-to-back extra base hits. High in there somewhere. Another slider popped up. On the 7th pitch, Hernandez can momentarily rest. He's got 2 out in the inning. Fly ball center field. He thought he got under it, and he did. So scoreless 6th for Hernandez. Toronto, the Orioles have a chance to jump back into a first-place tie. This ball yanked to the right side by Jonah Heim. And Corbin Burns is through 6 1/3. Hill left side. There's a base hit. Off a hanging curveball, Derek Hill. Line out an infield single for Taveras. And to the right side, there's a base hit. So 9 hits for Texas. But 8 of them have been singles, so still only the 1 run. Taveras is 2 for 3. Longer into an outing without a strikeout, and then ended it with 4 in a row. Ground ball to third. Westberg will take it to the bag, throw across the way, and not in time to get Simeon. But Jordan gets the leadoff, or the lead runner, beg your pardon, for the second out. On 2 strikes, a curveball. Ends the night for Burns. Another brilliant 7-inning performance.
Do it, Burnsy. This is outstanding. Spin him if you got him. And boy, he has spun that breaking ball tonight.
Rutschman with a drive into right field. Adley Rutschman onto the flat court. Another home run. His 15th of the year, and the Orioles' 3rd tonight.
I mean, are you kidding me? He went down on one knee to get this one. 99 off the bat, 386 feet onto the flat court. Rutsch's 15th long ball of the year, his 54th RBI. And the Orioles up 9-1 here in the 7th.
He really starts his swing maybe a little bit earlier, even though the bat's a little slower. His timing is just impeccable. O'Hearn brushes one down to first for the out. Suit up this season at MLBshop.com. The largest selection of official jerseys, caps, t-shirts, bottom drop line. They're now tied for the 3rd most June home runs in Major League history. 8 runs in 5 innings off one of the Rangers' aces this year. That's outside. Heston Kjerstad's been on base thrice tonight. 2 away. 3-2 for Westburg. And he strikes out swinging.
7 innings and back-to-back starts, not allowing a walk.
Brian Baker is on. His first pitch to Josh Smith into the right center field alley, gets by Cedric Mullins, and it'll be a leadoff double for Smith, his 2nd hit of the game. Again, 2 scoreless innings, and relief of Cole Irvin pitched the 5th and 6th. Garcia whacks one over to 3rd for Westburg. Looks back. Smith throws out Garcia, 1 away. Catches in play, 3 outs. And strike 3. Change up around the outside edge. A backwards K for Baker. Through the left side, a base hit for Lowe. Josh Smith will come around to score, and Texas gets a 2nd run and an RBI single from Lowe. It's 9-2. And the Astros could very well catch it. 3-2. Heim chops it off the plate, and that'll be an infield base hit for Jonah Heim. Strike 3. Baker, perfect slider. Gives up a run, keeps the big lead.
Lopez. That got away. That got way away. They can't figure out where it is, and Gordon thought about coming all the way home, and finally Marchand gets to it.
He can strike you out to 11 of those, but opponents hitting .323 off the left-hander, Burke.
First pitch, Colton Cowser takes one the other way, left center, and that is bullpen bound into the hat of Cionel Perez. What was better, the swing or the catch? You be the judge. Either way, it's 10-2.
Goodness. Well, there's that short, powerful swing that we were just talking about a couple innings ago.
He can get to left-handers now. That's his 4th home run out of 11 against lefties. Mullins just flips it out to left field, and a 3-hit night for Cedric Mullins. Home run, double, single in his last 3 at-bats.
Front foot, and just threw the bat hit out for another base hit.
Mateo tattoos one up the box. Here's a base hit. Jorge Mateo gets into the act. And now the Orioles have hit 57 home runs in the month. Henderson ground ball to short, could be 2. Instead will only be 1. Gunnar runs too well. Off of Jonathan Hernandez, who threw 2 innings in relief. Rutschman left field, little lob shot that will be caught by Hill. Mullins will test him, and Mullins will score. So give Rutsch another RBI, his 2nd. By the way, 2 changes for Texas defensively. For those of you keeping score at home, And those defenders will leave the field. 2 more for the O's. Another home run, their 4th of the night.
Really good. 9 innings of work, 4 strikeouts, only 1 walk. Opponent, of course, swept by Houston, lost 2 or 3 to Cleveland, but nobody panicked. I mean, nobody panicked. Just stayed the course, and here they are back on track again.
7 extra base hits for the O's and another strikeout for Vespi. Back-to-back punch-outs to begin the night. Corey Seager, the last man standing. Off the end of the bat, shallow left field. Colton Cowser, one of the home run hitters tonight, secures an 11-2 victory for the O's. They begin this 4-game series with Texas with a bang, and a whole lot of bangs at that.